Hi, I'm Zachary Morgan, and today we got with us
Jerem Hatch.
And Scotty Turner.
Yeah, okay. This is our 15th podcast.
You sure it's the 15th? Because you did have trouble counting on the last couple.
I went and checked it. It's the 15th.
I'm pretty sure it's the 14th.
We're not trying to tell people how to steal, okay? But they used to get the candy bars and stuff and put them under the clothes, and they go in the dressing room and eat them, and then come out and put the clothes back, and they just leave the candy bars. I'm pissed off, Jerem, because of EB. Now, Jeremy, tell them your EB story about Halo.
Okay. No.
Well, tell us your frustration.
Okay, with EB, I had a problem with Modern Warfare 2. If you remember, with the, I believe it was the Prestige Edition, you got a set of night vision goggles. Of course, I mean, the only reason I wanted it, because it was a gimmick, right? But I pre-ordered it, paid all of it fully, right? Came into the store, I was the last person to come to collect their thing. Doesn't say anywhere that you have to be first in best dressed. They're supposed to order enough for everyone. And I walked in and I was like, oh yeah, I just got to pick up my Prestige. And they're like, oh sorry, we got none left. And I was like, oh, well can you go get me another one? No, you can't get any more after the thing. So how did it disappear? It's like, oh, well, you didn't come to pick yours up. And I was like, excuse me? It's like, yeah, we'll give you in-store credit. I'm like, I don't want in-store credit. I want my night vision goggles. And they're like, well, you need to provide me with something else. And they're like, oh, sorry, so we can't do that, rah. And anyway, Nathan was working there at the time, and he came up to me and says, hey, were you the last one to come in for your game? Because they said some guy came in and he was really angry and stuff. I was like, that sounds like Jerem. I was like, yeah, it was me. It's like, yeah, she gave it away to a nephew as a birthday present. I was like, and I was like, what? And so she had actually taken it and she'd given it to some kid.
That's illegal.
It is illegal.
Sounds illegal.
Yeah. So when I confronted her about it, she said, no, we didn't get enough stock. But yeah, no, because he came in and was all whining that he didn't get the Prestige Edition. So she went out the back and said, oh, I think we have one left. Gave it to him as a present. And, well, I mean, she paid for it. But I had paid for it first. I was so pissed off. And
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, they gave me in-store credit. You know what I did? I bought, I bought the next edition down, right? And then I said I'm putting in a complaint. She's like, oh, complaints never go through. I was like, excuse me?
Right.
Yeah, no, you can try. So ridiculous. I vowed never to buy from there again.
But no, so I went to EB 2 years ago, got the game Rage, complete bastard, so dodgy.
Never even heard of it.
I don't know, you guys
You were the one who was talking about it being the next game of the year.
It is, for Xbox
Isn't
and
that
PS3.
Skyrim?
Yeah. I went to EB and I got Rage, which apparently isn't that good of a game on PC, but they're getting up updates. We'll talk about it more later. And I went to Special Edition like 2 days before, because I thought, hey, I got money, why not? So I went there and they're like, this to me, like, are you sure you want the Special Edition? That's my retard troll voice.
Serious? I thought it was your normal voice.
Nah, it's not retard troll
Sounds
voice.
like his normal voice.
It does, doesn't it?
You guys are mean. But,
You're retarded.
so I went there and I'm like, so...
We understand and accept you.
Yep.
So they're like, if you want a Special Edition, I'm like, yeah, like, are you sure? And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, I kind of do want it.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? Like, if you get the normal edition,
Yeah, I know, I couldn't
couldn't they
figure
be
it out.
like,
'cause
you want the Special Edition? You
I
sure
think
you
they're
want the
out of
special
them, because I was there like 5 o'clock at night afternoon, last person to be there. And it's like, are you sure you want it? And I'm just like, why wouldn't I want it? It's more stuff, it costs less. And then, it was the most stupidest conversation I
Why
ever
would it
had.
cost less if it's the Special Edition?
Pre-order.
With what they give you, it costs less.
Yeah, it's because you get the money before they're finished, means that they tank, they don't have to pay you back. But I don't think they would have tanked, to be honest.
But yeah, it's just ridiculous. The one here is just absolutely atrocious. So I buy everything off the net now.
I didn't know they were open. I thought they were still closed after the
I was
slice.
going to ask you that. Can you get Steam, you know when you buy Steam games, can you get the stuff on the pre-order? Do they just get mailed to you or something?
No, you just get the game, and with extras. That's it. They send you the extras.
That's what I'm asking.
They send you physical extras. They don't send you the disc unless you pay extra for the disc.
But
Yeah,
why would you
'cause
pay extra for
You
the
wouldn't, because it gives it to you on Steam.
No, they give you, it's not cost an extra $6 or something like that.
It's only it's like an extra $6 for the disc.
Yeah.
But no. There's a company in Australia called, what was that one you sent me the link for?
Lane Games, OG Gamers.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Have you used it?
Yeah, I used it twice. I've pre-ordered all my what's the name stuff.
But yeah, I'm telling you now, it is a bit slow. Like it will take.
Yeah. Actually, the one of the guys I was talking to down in Brisbane, because one of the shops is there. He said, make sure when you put it through, to tell them. I know it sounds dodgy, but he said to put it down as his name. He's already pre-ordered it though, and I know the guy quite well. So what he's going to do is he's going to mail it up that night, because they don't send it until they get it, and they're not allowed to release it until that night. So that's why it takes. And so he's going to. They don't express mail it, so he's going to express mail it directly to me.
That sounds so dodgy.
It does sound dodgy, but I know the guy personally is an old friend. So.
Yeah, that's okay then.
Yeah.
I'm excited about there being an R-rated classification in games, so we can get better games.
Oh, okay. You're glad that they're going to make an R-rated classification, so that we can actually get the more
and
violent
by the time
and
it's
evil
done,
games that are so demonic they destroy your brain.
And by the time it happens,
Postal 2.
I'll be 18.
Postal 2.
I really doubt they're going to do it for old games. I think probably the only game they're going to do it for is probably going to be Mortal Kombat.
Manhunt.
Mortal Kombat. How can they change the thing for a game that's already out? Or are they already creating a new Mortal?
You can change it.
How can you? What do you mean? How can they change? It's not out in Australia.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it's banned.
Really?
Yeah. The reason you get an emerald is because they just sell it on the
They
counter.
were playing that at the school, weren't they?
What?
They had like that big projector screen up that day. They had
The new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, wasn't that Mortal Kombat? They were playing on that big projector under cover area. Had all the kids watching it.
Emerald
They did like the skit.
Area. I don't know.
Australian
It's like-
school system.
It was like a month ago or something.
I remember they were playing Super Smash Brothers on the last day of term 2 in A1. But
No, this was I think they were teaching the kids something. Can't remember what it
Interesting
was.
story.
Some sort of youth group.
they're all cults.
It's actually an interesting story. So Ben's going to youth today, and Dom's like, okay, I'll bring the girl. And Ben's like, they'll find it. And Dom's like, I'll hide it pretty well. And they always find it. Dom's like, fine, I'm worried about it then. And Ben's like, okay. But I'm not sure this is a true story about a friend who, when he was at youth, they made them watch The Passion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like,
That is such a tragic movie.
I
And
know,
it's
really-
so gory.
I found it a bit boring.
Oh, it was boring for most of it, but when he had the cross
Movies
scene, I was
really-
kind of like,
okay,
Movies
wow,
really
they put a
suck.
lot of time into
I'll
that.
rephrase my question a
Movies,
bit.
hang on. Movies really suck when you know what's going to happen at the end.
Oh yeah.
I'll rephrase my
Hey,
question.
I read this story when it was a book. What? Oh yeah, right.
Oh, good story. Now I need to read the book.
No, I mean the fact is that it's like, isn't it rated
I
R?
love this movie. It's got such action and drama. I'll read the book.
Isn't it
Wait
rated?
a second, this is religion? Shut up.
Like, isn't it rated R?
Rated R? Yeah.
Quite possibly.
And the fact they showed a youth, a bunch of 12-year-olds, and
Well, they can do whatever the hell they want. They're Christians. They drink, they smoke. No offense to any Christians out there that drink and smoke.
Oh, I bought rosary beads today for $1.
Hmm?
I bought rosary beads for $1. They don't fit over my head. They're all like miniature.
I don't know what they are.
Rosary beads are something that you use to help you pray.
They're the...
Yeah. Do they go to your head? I thought they...
You wear them as a necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can wear them as a necklace or you can wear them on your belt.
Did you guys hear about the PS3 having a PNS pass where you have to type a code in to the PS3 to play online? So that gives you all the ideas of having, when you pretty much, when you trade COD into EB games, that game now becomes useless because then if they trade it in, you cannot play online with it if they use a PNS pass.
Screw that.
That's silly.
Does Xbox have that?
No.
Why would they have that at the same time? You've got to change
Interesting
the disc.
fact. Dawn of War Dark Crusade. I love that. That was such a good game to follow in the series.
Love it.
Did you hear they actually put out a patch because people kept installing it and putting it into a friend's computer because you didn't have the disc to
you
run it?
didn't have to have the disc.
And
That's what all me and my mates did. We all had it all the one copy. That was it, and we all played multiplayer because there was a glitch where if you all logged on at the same time, it registered. If you set all one ping at once, then everyone could get online, but you have to be like perfectly synced up.
Really, I didn't try like that. We just played local.
It was funny as
What
hell.
was that? company that just hires you the games. Apparently,
Rents you out games.
like you buy them, but they still own them, kind of thing.
No. You rent it, and then you can choose to buy it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. America has the system.
What?
There's
No,
one for Australia as well, but they're not that good.
no, like wasn't it like Sony or something? You don't actually own the game.
Oh yeah, is that new or?
I don't know. You were telling me
Yeah,
about
it might have been done, but no, it was basically they're doing a thing like on Xbox or Sony Live or Xbox Live and Sony PlayStation Network is where you can actually rent out the game, not actually buy it.
it. Was that it? I thought
You can rent out movies on Xbox.
no, I thought it was like you can't. Like when you buy the game, you're not actually buying it. You're just buying for the privilege to play it. You don't actually own the game. Like you can't sell it on.
Oh, I'm not sure. The same with cash converters.
It's
That's
just illegal to steal and then sell it.
yeah, but you know how much stuff with cash converters could possibly be stolen, like so much. Cause
Yeah, well,
I-
cash converters is made up of stolen goods.
yeah,
Well,
because
Pre-used goods.
pretty much.
Pre-used
Also-
and then recollected
I was
by
thinking-
certain shady individuals.
They fell off the back of the truck. Let's
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I was talking to this chick at some I don't know store. I can't remember what it's called. This was like years ago, and she was telling me how she went into Crazy Cash Converter, and she found a bunch of her shit there because she was robbed, and she's like, "Hey, this is my stuff." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, someone stole this from my house. So they end up catching the guy because you have to use your ID and stuff, which is probably one of the most smartest ideas.
Well, no, I mean, like, I didn't work there, but I was there when a kid tried it. You know how they have the rule against trading in consoles and stuff if you're under the age of 17?
No.
Oh, at EB.
Yeah, at
Oh,
EV.
if you talk about cash converters.
No, cash converters, you can be any age, bring any shit in.
Over 18, but yeah, go.
Is it over 18?
Yeah.
Oh,
Same with
I
EB.
did it when I was 15.
You have to be over 18 when you're 15 as
They
well.
just didn't ask me. But yeah, anyway, I was standing in the shop, I was going to buy an Xbox console, a brand new Xbox console. And this kid walks up and he puts it on the desk and he says, "Oh yeah, I need to trade this in. How much can I get for it?" It was one of the older Xboxes. He was trading up for the new one. Right? And the guy says, "Hey, I know that sticker. Where'd you get this from? Are you little so-and-so's brother?" And he's like, No, grabs it, walks out of the shop. I'm like, what the hell was that? He's like, I think he was just trying to trade in his brother's Xbox.
Smart kid.
Like, that little bastard. Yeah, I'm good.
That would be the way to go.
I was in Toowoomba, because we only had one EB.
You know, they
At
used
the
to do,
time.
when I was in Townsville, they used to put the EB, like when they had too much shipping, they used to put all the boxes on top of the building.
What?
Because it was actual separate store. And I don't know why, my friend said because he found it up there once and he just took all the shit that was on top of the building, because they ran out, they put it into the building and you can't see it.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Or
It's just
he
stupid.
walked into EB once, walked into the back room, took an Xbox and just walked out.
Oh, so, you know, they had a whole crackdown on that a little while ago in Brisbane, Westfield? Yeah, Westfield Shopping Centre. Someone walked into Coles, literally walked in, filled a cart full of stuff, walked out.
Yeah.
Like, just
Oh.
walked straight out.
Yeah.
The whole cart.
No, there's
like,
only I think the only things that have like little tags on them.
Yeah.
Are
Smokes, lighters,
smokes,
toothpaste, perfume,
condoms.
anything
condoms.
that's over a certain price and that's
Yeah.
not considered basic produce. Yeah, I thought that was so crazy. They stopped him at the door because someone like read in, because a lady just watched him walk out. And she's kind of like, I wonder, derp. And they just blocked him off at the exit.
You could have gotten away with some nice
Yeah,
stuff.
I was like, wow. But yeah, they just have people walk through the shopping. Like, they now have cameras everywhere in the Westfield Centre there.
Yeah.
Because, like, you literally just you could walk around the corner in a clothing shop, shove it in your shirt and walk out. Because they're all cheapo shops. So they don't have proper security systems.
Yeah.
Like, the Dick Smith here used to be like that. Now they've got the security system, so... But yeah, when I worked there, we always had to check bags and stuff. Because people could just walk out with anything. Because there's no security tags. And there's no security things on the doors.
What's your favourite job besides the job you're right now?
Oh...
Where have you enjoyed working the most?
Definitely none of my kitchen jobs. Hated all of them.
So move closer to the mic because your
Oh.
parents playing music.
Yeah, I would have to say my favourite job ever would have had to have been Dick Smith.
Oh yeah,
It was the most fun. I
actually had some good war stories about my old job. When I used to work at Woolworths in the deli section, I had this running on joke about how I was the manager of the store with one of my friends. And I'm like, hey, I'm the manager now. He said when he left that he left me in charge. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I want you to work. I don't want you to work at all, actually. I want you to work so little that next time you work hard, you work 4 times as hard. And he's like, okay, customer comes up. And I'm like, okay, goes to the customer. He's like, why don't you? I'm like, because I'm the manager. And then the customer told on me, and then I was in the office, because it happened on Thursday. They're like, hey, Zach, on Friday, you tell the person you are the manager. I'm like, no, I didn't do it on Friday. Like, we have a wrangle that you did on Friday. I'm like, I didn't even work on Friday. So I got away with it. I was so, lying that I believed it myself. Like, I didn't even do this. I don't even remember doing it. I didn't remember.
You didn't do it when they said you did it.
Yeah. Do you guys hate that? Anytime a cop pulls up anytime a cop pulls up behind you, you think, oh my god.
Since when has a cop pulled up behind you?
All the time, right?
Right, raise your hand in this room if you are in a position to be able to be pulled over by coppers.
I mean, I was walking.
Just one?
Walking,
Okay.
and they pulled up behind me.
I've had that. I was riding a bike without a helmet. He's like, put the tires down. I was like, no, rode off. It was fine, so he couldn't see me.
But no, every time that happens to me...
He followed me, though.
Every
And then I
time,
went down a path, and I was like,
When you said pulled in beside you, people
No,
would insinuate that
I
you
meant
were...
behind. But say I was bringing a bag, and I always think oh my god, something in my bag. Oh god, there's drugs in my bag, or they're like an explosions. Do you ever feel that?
No.
Do you feel like you're doing something wrong after you get pulled over?
No, because coppers don't pull me over. Maybe
Yeah,
it's just
man.
because I don't look as shady
They
as you.
just look at the car and go, oh, it's just one of them jemmies.
See if I
Thanks,
can you
Jerem, you're making us have dead air.
I'm sorry!
Thanks.
There was an awkward silence in there because of you. You created...
Y'all know it's true.
You created an awkward silence. I look to the north of Emerald, not to the east. West. To the west.
Thank you.
Jimmy's to the west.
Can you imagine us Emerald people?
Oh, Emerald people.
Okay, but have you heard about Dead Island? They're not working on the DLC anymore?
Yeah.
They're, because they thought, you know what? We're going to do a smart thing. We're not going to work on a new DLC until we get the game working properly.
Yep.
Which I reckon is a brave thing to do, because they aren't money-whoring bastards like Rage people.
Yep.
Even then, when I bought Rage, what do you keep saying yep? It's so annoying.
I know, right? I know.
I feel like just editing when you're saying yep, just you saying, I suck penis.
Oh.
You suck penis? When are we going to tell us this?
Right now, Scott, apparently.
Okay.
You should
Just
get a
stay
room.
away from me.
We got the best message from this guy named Cody. He's like, your podcast is interesting.
Interesting. Interesting is an understatement. We're freaking amazing!
Is that your internet voice?
Huh?
Freaking amazing!
Freaking amazing!
Oh man.
I don't know these two people, I'm just randomly
Did you hear?
sitting here.
Did you hear?
Yeah, he just walked in the door and we sat him down. It's like, start talking, woman.
EA and Valve are, this is rumoured, they might be bringing Battlefield 3 to Steam. You know how awesome that is?
It's bloody ridiculous is what it is. Steam is a piece of... Hello.
See, Jam, stop making us have dead air. What's your problem?
You. You
I don't like Steam.
Why not? It's a brilliant
Because
software.
everything about it is just retarded.
Like what?
Everything, it wants everything to interact. If it doesn't blend with their
Can you elaborate your theory somehow?
Okay, let me put it this way.
Cool story, Sanchez. Needs more dragons. Go.
Okay, so we've got Portal, right?
Yes.
Now, that
May-
is not... Shut up.
May I intervene? Valve made Portal and Steam, so continue.
Now, Portal is an excellent game. Stop that, Scott. Is distracting as hell. Okay, so Portal was an excellent game.
Yes.
So was Half-Life and all those other games. Right?
Yeah. I
And Gmod came out. That was a compilation of all of them so it could blend. Any of the other games that don't blend into it, they actually request the games that are being released to push their graphics through a certain engine so that they can be pasted into the Gmod style system.
But Valve didn't make Gmod.
No, but that it's the graphics development side of it that I don't like, because all the graphics development that goes on in Steam
Yeah, but
is set to a level so that it can all interact.
Yeah, but you're talking about software. You want to talk about the Valve. I'm talking about just the software.
Yeah, but I don't like the idea of Valve coming in and telling them, no, don't make it that good. Because it's pretty much what they do. They change... They say...
Isn't with, just on graphics, with COD, they've still got the same, engine?
It's
No.
It's for Steam. It's a modified engine. It's completely different to the one on Xbox.
No, but
It's
COD,
better. It's actually better on Steam.
no,
It runs smoother because it's at a lower level of graphics.
No.
COD
Yeah,
itself
that's
has been it's all
Scott?
just the same engine.
We're having an intimate conversation now about Call of Duty on...
Call of Duty on computer, granted, it feels better, it's smoother, but that's only because the graphics is lower.
No, have you seen it? You don't have so much,
No, you can get really high graphics, but it requires more to run it at higher graphics because
No,
of
okay.
You know what I love?
Have you seen...
When someone, you're arguing with someone about...
And someone
Xbox.
interferes, someone interrupts you
shut
while
up,
you're talking.
we're talking. Like that, that's very annoying.
But
No.
we're talking first, you interrupted
Shush.
us.
Hey,
I'm trying to talk to Scott here.
hey,
What?
go sit in your corner.
Yeah.
Fucking corner.
You're having an argument with someone about whether Xbox or PC is better, and their argument for Xbox being better is that it has better graphics. When with a PC, all you got to do is get a better graphics card.
Yeah, but it's I'm talking for price.
But you gotta remember that it is a 7-year-old console versus, probably a year-old
A
computer.
7-year-old console.
Yeah, it's been out for 7 years.
The new consoles are way better.
Yeah, an
The
Xbox.
Xbox 360 has been out for 7 years.
Yeah, but the new
Xbox
Xbox console Slims are actually run at a different graphics.
Yeah, they continually upgrade them. There's no one solid Xbox
But no,
Slim.
there's,
Right now, there's 7 different types.
There's videos online about how the difference between Call of Duty on PC and Xbox, and it's the actual graphics. The graphics on PC is better.
Only if you have an expensive card.
What's your point?
The point is, you have to spend a lot of money to get it good on computer, whereas on Xbox you can get it at a decent quality and only have to pay a little bit of money.
No. The difference is amazing. You don't notice it, you actually see it, but the difference on PC and Xbox is
I have seen it. I've got a PC and an Xbox, and I've played both at max. And I've also looked into it because I wanted to know whether I should buy games on PC or on Xbox.
Actually, my only problem with PC is, it keeps getting better so fast that it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
So they keep making the games to keep up.
Yeah,
But
but
with
they go
Xbox-
too far ahead of everyone else. And
With Xbox and that, they're stuck with how much,
Well,
the graphics quality.
the graphics cards that they put into the consoles are actually way better than anything that's put on them. The reason they're not used to their max capacity is so that the games can gradually get better. So when they release the updates, they release
Except the thing is-
graphics patches so that everything looks better.
The thing is that the Xbox graphics card is basically the same as the computer one.
They
if
see,
not
they
worse.
they used to happen a lot when they were making very first, they the console wars when it was Sega Genesis, Atari,
Yeah.
ColecoVision. Was the fact is that they could make better games. They could actually make really well designed games.
Well, they had to make
Yeah.
really good storyline. Well, not storylines, but really interactive games because they didn't have graphics to make up for the fact
No,
that
but the thing is that they
the games
could.
are crap.
The thing is that they didn't make one.
Heaps of games now.
They never made one really good game because it took too long. Actually, because once they made one really good game, people are only going to play that.
Yeah.
They started to make a whole bunch of really shitty looking games because then they have to buy the next one and the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did that choice.
Yeah, that's what they did with ODST.
ODST was I didn't like it.
It was terrible. I mean, I liked some of the graphics stuff they did, but I didn't like the storyline behind it and that sort of stuff.
It looked like Halo 3 just with a different filter.
If you get Halo Reach, right, when it first came out on Xbox, and then have a look at a picture from it now, if they're both the same res, they will look. The newer one will look a lot better than the older one because they actually updated the graphics as they went along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell.
But I'm just saying, it keeps going up on the consoles. The graphics cards they've got in there. Because you got to remember, companies and their technology is way ahead of anything that we've got right now.
Should we tell?
Unless you're
Should we tell them our plan? What we're going to have done?
No. Well, we should pause it here for a second.
Why?
Jeremy just has to go.
Just go. We'll keep talking while you're gone.
Oh, fine.
We'll talk about you while you're
Don't
gone.
talk about me, Mum.
We're not talking to you. We're talking about you. Gosh, leave.
So Scott, only 18 days left to school for you.
18?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, maybe it's longer.
There's
26,
more.
24.
Something like that.
24 days left to school for you, Scott. And then you'll be 17 still, but you'll be out of school.
Yep.
So, when you go to university, Scott? Where you going to study in university?
In university, I am hopefully studying Bachelor of Psychology and Criminology.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
No, you don't.
I do. You
I
told
still
me.
reckon we should tell what we're doing at Dom.
Nah, we'll upload a video. We'll upload like a short film of it. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna involve Scott driving. But
That's hilarious. You know,
yeah. So I want to get a
Kids will seem
I want to get a degree in filming, something like that, filming or
they're kind of hard.
Really interesting story. Are you coming to this drama thing at our school next fortnight? We're having a guy come over, and he's doing a drama class for you, Morris, as well. Are you gonna come to it?
Yeah, Year 12s aren't allowed.
Why not?
Because we've got more important. Like we've only got like 4 weeks at school.
It's a student-free day, isn't it?
No, that's Monday week.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The guy's coming on student-free day.
Verification date.
2 weeks, but no.
No, but what it is our drama teacher, my drama teacher, not yours.
So I'm in the mic a bit, so it's better to hear us.
My drama teacher said, because we've got a big assignment and not very much time, Year 12's aren't allowed to go on it, but she's open. And there's only 5 positions, so she nominated people in grade 11 and 10 who she knows are good at drama and might have a career in them.
That has to be the most biggest load of shit I've ever heard.
And that's not the best part.
Because collaborate what this guy is. He's a famous screenwriter, and he's coming to a small part of Australia.
Very small. It's
He was saying that it would roughly cost someone $500 per student to actually go to him.
We're paying 5.
You're actually paying for it.
Well, we are.
Oh no, he's doing it free. It's a free thing.
But we're paying $5 because our school's stingy.
Yeah.
Like we've got to pay $5,000 to go to school, and the kids who go to state who only have to pay $30 for textbooks,
100.
probably get as good, if not better, education than us. We just pay for religion. It's brilliant.
And all hot chicks that go there.
State's got a better range.
Well, like they're more sluttier, I guess. No, but so this guy is coming to our school, and he's a famous screenwriter, and he's doing a like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of kids. Like I'm definitely gonna go because I want to, forever.
Actually, I'm going to put this out to the population out there. Who has the hotter chicks, Morris or State High?
In Emerald, because there's more people in the world than there is in Emerald. There's probably more dead people than there is in Emerald.
Okay, in Emerald, Queensland, Australia, because there's 2 Emeralds. There's Emerald, Queensland, and Emerald, Victoria. In Emerald, Queensland, Australia, does Morris College Emerald or
so
Emerald State High?
Pokemon got 2 states named off it.
Do they? 2 towns.
2 towns. I don't care.
Who has the better looking chicks out of that?
Now I'm just explaining, Jerome, what's happening, Jerome. So I'll just move this mic back. So Jerome, there's this famous drama teacher who's a screenwriter.
And on to the more important things. We've asked everyone if Morris or State has hotter chicks. What do you do?
How is that more important?
From a professional point of view, I cannot say anything. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. So Jerome,
the Morris school uniform is better for the chicks. Like,
depends on how you wear the uniform.
When it's raining. As a professional,
in Emerald, I don't like many chicks in Emerald.
Oh well, that's just good.
They're just
That's
not
because you're picky.
I'm not picky. They're just not the right sort of girls for me. That's all.
What?
Not
They're
young
still in
enough.
school.
Not young enough. But no, okay, Jerome, me and Sword talking about this, Jerome. So there's this famous
Don't shake your head at me.
Jerome, there's this famous screenwriter coming to Jerome, there's a famous screenwriter coming to my school, right? And so yeah, he's coming, and this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. People that want to further an acting skill. They were saying how it costs you normally $500 to go and see him, but he's doing it for free. And school was just telling me only 5 students from his school can actually go there. Well, what's your opinions on this, Jerome? Because I reckon it's kind of overrated, the fact that only 5 Morris kids can go, and anyone from state can go as long as they're in drama.
They do it the same way reversed as well. Whenever Marsh does one of those things, they only allow a certain amount of students from
Like,
Because
in
it's
the
the school that organises that
No,
sort of
it's
stuff.
actually not the school. It's BMA.
Yeah,
BMA, which is one of the, which is
But
the towns.
But they're going to Emerald State.
Yeah, the
No,
only reason he's
reason
gone.
they're
The only
gone-
reason he's gone to Emerald State was because he said he liked that school better. He reckoned he liked that school better. And so I was told that's the reason.
and they have
They do have a very nice drama teacher.
they do.
yeah, and they have better facilities for drama because we've just got the stingy old stage that
We don't have a
Smells
stage. we
It
got
smells like rat poo.
yeah
we got a bunch of boxes.
we
You got that room.
That room is full of
That
a bunch
room-
of boxes.
You've got a dance. You guys have got a dance subject. What we have as our drama room is the school stage, which has like the costume cupboard is
You
basically
got a
full of-
cupboard? We got a
Have you
whole
seen
room.
Have you seen downstairs?
It's disgusting. No, we've just got like cupboard, like a wall of cupboard at the back. Like the doors, if you touch them, they fall off. When it rains, the air conditioner leaks onto wooden flooring. So at one point, the wood's all warped.
Oh, they had that at a shopping. They had that at a shopping centre. Cause I was talking to my mum's friend when she worked there and she was telling me it started raining and the actual rain went on the power and it was on the refrigerator. And she rang and she was like, "Oh my god, it's raining!" Because she was supervising, and it's leaking through the ceiling onto the electricity. And the guy's just like this. "Oh, just put a bucket there. It should be fine till the morning."
Oh, my sister works at a coffee shop in
Did she get a
town.
job?
Yeah, we won't say where, but
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just free advertising.
Which
to them.
coffee
Lava
shop?
Coffee.
no,
It's free
no,
advertising.
but this is a bad story about them.
Oh,
So
fuck them.
you're an idiot.
Who cares?
It's Wendy's. They sell coffee.
This chick dropped a knife onto the electrical cords, and then when the fridgies came in to, like the electricians came in to fix because something was shorting, they found out that it was because the knife had cut it, and the woman was like, "Oh, it can't be that. It can't be that. It's got to be because the fridge's wheels aren't working or something."
Everybody knows the main power source to a fridge is the wheels.
Because it was missing a wheel.
Well,
or something.
when my friend did work experience there, he was telling me how all he did there was talk about their breasts. Like, you know, all he wanted was implants, all of them. I was like, oh, I don't
I
know.
reckon women with implants is women without brains.
Pretty much. They
No.
remove, like, they add
think it
stuff,
really
but they also
depends.
remove the brain. Makes room.
So, Jeremy, played any cool games lately besides Minecraft?
Yeah, for ditziness.
So, Jeremy, what games you played lately, Jeremy, besides Minecraft? You're getting your Battlefield 3 on? Like, first thing comes to Steam, I'm going to get
I've been
it.
playing Battlefield a lot. Battlefield 2.
I've been
Bad
playing-
Company.
GTA San Andreas a lot.
He,
Because it's
he's
like the only
he's
game
played
I've
that
got.
game for like 4 years now.
You got it on your laptop, do you?
Yeah.
You finished it yet? Oh, I said
No,
some kid
I
was
started it again. I
Yeah.
started 2 weeks ago, and I'm already up to the third city.
some kid was trying
Yeah, I
to
got that
convince
for our PlayStation too.
some kid was trying to convince me that you can finish the game in
That's
8
right.
hours. I was like,
If you do the main missions, you can.
no, not in 8 hours.
If you use
No, yeah, you can get pretty close.
main missions and cheat the hell out.
No, not without cheating.
Huh?
I was trying to convince him, like, there is no, well, he might have said 6 hours. Like, there's no way you can finish the game in 6 hours. It's like trying to finish, like, how long do it take you to finish GTA 4? Following the cutscenes, like, no, that's speeding fucking shit. Like, actually playing legit.
Oh,
If you actually,
I
follow-
wouldn't finish it with a... No, I haven't even finished 4.
But the
I
thing
can't get
is,
past very last mission without cheating. Very last mission, I can't get past it. It's just because it goes from shooting, boat to chopper. It's ridiculous.
I am about halfway through it. I still haven't finished it. And then with the other ones, I haven't finished them either.
yeah,
that's
but it's-
my... When I'm really bored, I just play them. Because
But
it gives
the
me
thing
shit.
is, it's almost impossible to get 100% completion.
Oh, that's one.
It's almost impossible, yeah.
That's
Because if
just-
you stuff something up, then you...
No,
But you can always go back and replay it, though.
That's
like,
one thing I
to
hate
get
about games.
no. What? Like, to get 100% completion, you've got to finish all the missions and everything, like buy all
Yeah.
houses. Like,
Find
the
all your
side
items.
missions are so hard.
Well, you mean like transporting?
No, like there's so many of them, and like it's,
Oh, I found out a really, really quick way to get money in the game. As soon as you're able to trade the cars in, just do that for like ages.
Yeah.
Just select the really dodgy looking cars.
Isn't
what's
that?
that?
Is
Oh, in
Well, what do you think of
number
Mafia
4.
2?
Yeah.
Like, apparently Mafia
Just
2...
talking
going
about
back to
San
it,
Andreas.
he gives you the price goes up because it gets harder, but it doesn't really get harder
Yeah, what do you think
for the
about...
really easy cars.
What do you think about Mafia 2? Because I know Mafia 2 was very similar to San Andreas, but its sandbox was like a bitch slap. It was like, okay, you have this free world of roaming, but constantly you're doing a mission, and you're compelled to go finish that mission while you're doing it, like, you know, go home or whatever it's called. What do you think of it, Mafia 2? I loved it.
I didn't mind it. There wasn't enough interactive background though.
Yeah, like you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't just run over to a house where there's a jetpack sitting there and jump. But you know what?
What?
You know what they designed to counteract that?
Playboy magazines everywhere.
No. No. They brought out Saints Row the Third. It's beautiful, man.
Have you played it?
No.
Never?
You may want to explain what Saints Row is.
Okay, Saints Row.
I have no idea.
Okay, pretty much what happened was there was a split in the way Rockstar wanted to go. One way was to go with more serious gameplay after in San Andreas because people said it's not serious enough, it's not realistic enough. So like we can go realistic, even though 4's not really realistic, or we can jump and go straight into open world craziness. So there was a little bit of there was a little bit of turmoil. So some of the guys who wanted to do the sandboxy one were like, oh well, stuff this, we'll go work with Avanzon.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, it's got a V, right, and it's got like a little face in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they joined that company and started working on a game that was coming out called Saints Row, which was supposed to be a mobster slash gangster slash
I don't like
unrealistic game, right?
I don't like that much. I'm not a.
It was
person.
it was popular, right? People liked it, so
Yeah.
like, hey, we'll make a number 2. And they added a few more customizational things, new weapons, and all that. And the idea of it is, it has a good storyline, but it's unrealistic with physics, and you can do crazy stuff with it.
Yeah.
So it's the fun, lovable game.
Oh,
it's like the mix.
Its storyline isn't that good.
Oh, it's got a pretty good storyline. If you play through just the storyline, it's pretty funny. But with the second one, it got a little bit more crazy, and then with the third one, oh my god, it's like friggin' nuts. Everything is like.
Didn't they implement a online thing where you can play constantly online, like a whole world thing, and you do missions together?
But yeah, it's just this massive sandbox that has missions in it, but everything is just crazy. Everything from hovercrafts to flying bikes to laser rocket launchers, and like you can hack computers and you can sell drugs and you can everything. It's just crazy.
Did you hear about how Uncharted 3 might actually break the PlayStation? It's high because it's so high graphics.
Yeah, I was looking at that because if you look at the rate that their graphics went up from the first one to the second one, I was like, wow, that's quite an improvement.
Oh, the second game was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was a game. It was.
I mean, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I'm more of a Just Cause sort of person. But when I played the demo for number 2, I was like, wow, this is.
Is it on Xbox number 2 or is it only on PlayStation?
No, computer.
You know why I keep interrupting you two?
Yeah.
Because we actually have an intimate conversation and you're just Australian pulled into here. Why?
Emulator.
Because
Really?
Haven't you got an emulator for PlayStation?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you have a PlayStation. Anyway.
So back to GTA. This is just off the topic, just butting in it for a second.
But
what I would really have enjoyed is if there was more customization to the cars, because like you get some cars and it's just like color, NOS, and hydraulics, and you're just like,
I just use jetpacks.
I remember doing all those missions where you got to follow people. You just stay high enough in the air above them, and just like look down at them. Just keep yourself floating above them.
Yeah.
That's what I did for all the follow missions.
until
Until they went into a tunnel, I was like, ah.
because you just go down. And
One
fall
thing
in
I
the
didn't
air.
like about the GTA series is how when you see your main process wrong, I can't really say it, on the game, and
process.
yeah, and it says like you've done like 23%. You're like, oh my god, I played like 8 hours, and then you finish the game, and it's like 43% of the game done, and you're like, oh my god, the other.
That's what Just Cause is.
I hate that because
I love it because there's so much extra stuff you can go do.
That's one thing about Dead Island. It tells you the main process in the game, like how far your main mission is.
Oh well, it has 2 rows and it has like little icons, and it goes, okay, you've done this mission, this mission, this mission. This one here is all the main missions. side missions, and it's got columns of all the different numbers
Yeah.
and stuff, and it tells you how much of these you've done, how many of these
Yeah.
out of how much.
But it doesn't have for GTA. It just says main.
Yeah,
It
no,
just says
yeah, it
progress,
just says-
which is like a bitch slap because you finish and you're like, that's 53% of the game, and then the other like percent is just you finding rare items on the street.
Yeah.
Or like getting your girlfriends happy with you, which is impossible.
Oh, there was this one chick, the one that works at the casino,
In which one?
in San Andreas.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because you got to get the card and stuff off her. You know what?
Oh, that one.
I just
Yeah, hate
raged at that one, and I just went hack, 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 hack. And
I
like,
just shot her and got the card off her.
well, I did it like 50 times, and then one of my mates comes over. He's like, you know, you can just shoot her and take the card. I was like,
Except, doesn't she give you other stuff if you?
yeah, she gives you like bonuses and stuff, and you can use her car to get in, and you get in with the like completely undercover and stuff without anyone noticing you.
I actually got a really funny story about San
Is
Andreas.
it possible to get the to keep the police helicopter?
I have no idea. Yep.
Dad wants us to get up the window.
Oh, okay.
Here's your mouse, Jerome. La di da da da. Touch the record. Should be fine.
Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Still? But
It's
the
always
thing's
recording.
not-
It's been
I
recording.
just leave it. I actually got really funny. What are we doing this? I got really funny about story about San Andreas. So, my dad's gave. Our dad built a computer for our cousin, and he put San Andreas on there. Our cousin's parents, and he put GTA San Andreas, and he just put the hot coffee mod, and our cousins, my cousin, my cousin that's a girl, was playing it, and she thought it was actually hot coffee. She goes into it, all you hear is on the computer, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm playing this, and you can't actually quit out of it because it locks all the keys. So we're like, you have to restart the computer. Oh, it was such a
Awkward.
yeah.
the
It
hot
was
coffee mod.
yeah. It was when they made it, one of the developers was like, haha, thought it'd be funny, and he added a They made a mod for it where it was like you could actually see what's happening inside the
You could,
house.
well, you actually had to go through that.
Yeah,
Through when you
yeah,
went
yeah.
in and get coffee.
and they left it on the CD, and they didn't realize. So when people got it, they just extracted the file. But yeah, I had it with my cousin, and she thought it was actually hot coffee. It was stupid.
That would have been really awkward because their cousin is it
Is like 12.
she's
What's this?
5 years younger than them.
Wait. With your little cousin?
Oh, do you guys ever use that? Remember when you said on through those zappy things? Hold on, just go ahead, Joe.
Yep.
And it's like you press the middle button, and it's like
Yeah.
and you have to press it before, and it
Everyone
goes green, and you just press the button. Whoever's off on the press it to zap himself.
Yeah.
And remember, we always used to get the end of it. Like anytime we'd do it, we're all our hands. It's kind of hard to picture it, but you guys have to use your mind. So we got all our hands. It's like pretty much your thumbs up, and you press down, and you press the button. So what we did was we were playing it, and Daniel was there, and we were like this. Okay, let's get ready. We're doing it, and he'll reach over and we'll hit his thumb down, and he would press it before it went ding. So you
And
get
if you
zapped.
did that, you get zapped.
So we're playing it. We're just like this. Like, hey, guess what? What? Pajam! Get zapped.
Yeah, but, we...
You know what's worse?
What?
We've got a electric fence around our carport. Like, we don't use the carport to put cars in. It's just like a storage area now. But we've got an electric fence
You
around
mean a sewage there?
storage.
Oh my god. What did you hear, Jeremy?
We so the horses don't get into it, and we got it running, like the electric fence running through our proper fence, and it's running through some polypipe, but sometimes the polypipe moves and the fence is touching our metal fence.
Oh.
So
when you touch the middle of the
like
fence,
if you
it zaps
open the gate, you get a shock.
Oh,
And
that
my
one-
sister doesn't know how to, like, she can't be bothered to fix it, so she'll just do it quickly and try not to get hope not to get shocked, and then
Zap.
leave the gate open and yell at me to fix it.
It does seem like it'd be interesting, but I remember one time we're like trying to get wheelbarrow over the fence, and we're like, "Don't hurt him, get some cotton gloves on and do it."
He got these knitted. No, what? No, we were seeing if the fence was.
Oh yeah, we were thinking we're pretty young. We're thinking what the fence was immune to, so we're like, metal, it doesn't work. Plastic, plastic seems to be fine. Cotton, oh man,
Yeah, they got knitted gloves. So
it's much worse.
Zach got some knitted gloves, like knitted. They weren't even cotton; they were nylon. Knitted nylon. You know that fake.
Yeah,
cotton?
yeah, yeah.
And he touched it with that, and he got shocked, and he started yelling at me, thinking that, like, he started yelling at me because I set him up.
Oh, I mean, this one time we were building a tree fort in Scott's tree, and Scott goes, and we're up there, me and Dom and Daniel, and Scott's like this. I have an idea. Gives me his water gun and sprays at a wasp nest, and like
Paper wasp.
and I got stung, and so Dom and Daniel just like,
Yeah.
ah,
No,
I'm
like,
allergic to bees.
they-
He's not.
They jumped down off the, like they jumped out of the tree because they got stung or whatnot. I don't believe they got stung, but
Oh,
anyway.
you saw it. I like a crab mark.
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards, they got whatever, and Daniel was still up in the tree. Daniel Yeager, he was just up in the tree screaming his lungs out when these two had jumped from higher than him to get to the ground before the wasps came after.
Oh, guys, it's a stupid idea Scott you done. This is
Oh,
the time,
speaking of
it's like the time we tried digging the biggest hole in the world in Scott's sand pit full of like
Didn't
dead-
work.
Yeah, we got down to like maybe a foot deep, and then because he had a bunch of roots in it as well. So it's
Speaking of getting stung by wasps, I was cleaning the gutters, so I was on the roof, got stung by, and my brother had moved the ladder from where I get up and on and off to help me, and I got stung by a wasp, and I was running around the roof, swearing my head off until he got the ladder there. That's basically my story. But
I can
another
picture
time,
you doing that, just blaming him.
no, well, he moved the ladder. I couldn't get off the roof with this beast. Like I was pretty young, and
Oh, this is
Yeah,
like
you know
a
how
week ago.
you know how sometimes like these things don't hurt, and other times they just
Yeah.
cane. Like a couple of months before that, I'd gotten one in my leg, and it didn't hurt at all for some reason. And this time it was just caning.
Maybe it was the same bee. It was like,
It was
Laid eggs in your leg.
one was a bee, the other one was a wasp.
well, what's the difference between a wasp and a bee besides the fact that one makes honey and one can sting you multiple times?
One's bigger than the other generally.
And bees shouldn't be able to fly.
Because they're fat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Bees are fat.
And
And
but
that's how we end
their
the
body
podcast.
weight.
No, I was when I lived in Gympie back when I was younger. It was my chore to clean out the gutters on the house. And
I love cleaning my gutters.
anyway,
I don't.
our house was not conventional height, so it was actually slightly higher than a normal house would be between the awning and the ground. So it was like slightly raised, but not raised so much that it was a second story. Anyway, I knocked the ladder off. Like as I climbed up, I like slipped and knocked the ladder out, and then had climbed up onto the roof. That last little bit, and I'm like sitting there like, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to get down. So I'm like, wait a second, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll jump for the trampoline.
Missed it, didn't you?
I missed it, went straight into the ground.
Ouch.
But I was going to land on my butt, so I landed on my butt anyway. I was fine, but I was screaming because I realised that I hadn't jumped far enough to hit the trampoline.
Oh, I've done that.
I thought I was going to hit the trampoline
When I broke
bar.
my leg doing parkour, I jumped on a roof. I thought I was able to walk still. So I'm like, walking. I noticed my ankle's pretty much twisted over itself.
Uh-huh.
So I'm walking on the bone, and it's just like, oh. And Mum's like, come over. Zach, you okay? And I'm like, Mom, I hurt my ankle. She's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then there's other guys like this, like some random guys, like, she totally take her shoe off, and the doctors get there. What do you do? I'm like, took her shoe off. I'm like, no, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, because it keeps the pressure in, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it more stable, and it's just like, thanks a lot, you stupid idiot. Stupid advice.
Once when I
He pulls your foot off with the shoe.
Once when I was cleaning my roof just before a storm, because you know how you forget about it until it's just about to storm, and then you got to race up and do it.
Yeah.
It started hailing, so I got off the roof quick smart, and
Quick smart, was that like just jumping and...
no, I ran to the other side of the roof, got on the tank, got on the ladder, got down. But
That's probably the stupidest idea I've ever heard, getting on the tank. They are dangerous.
no, they're not.
Holding
Like,
on water tanks.
it's a cement water tank.
Yeah.
You know our damn water tank?
Yeah, but,
And I only walk on the edge where the wall is.
but there's so many cases of people dying because they walked on top of them. You should
Well,
never
you
do
fall through and then you scream like crazy. But anyway,
it. You threw a
back to
fool
my
and you
story.
punch your
Back
way
to my
out.
story. It started hailing, so I got off the roof as quick as I could, and then once I'm inside, we hear this crack, and a tree that was overhanging the roof fell directly where I was working.
Was it a big tree?
Yeah.
And
And then we chopped it off.
we had a big, massive cement tank in Gympie.
Yeah, but you know
When
what
I
I mean?
say massive, I mean, if you got my room, again, and then both of them again. That's how
I
big it
don't
was.
believe you, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
like
just a
how,
big solid square cement
But dude,
tank.
you know what I mean? They
Polypipe.
are dangerous. You can't fall through them really easily.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
we
if you,
used to-
if you don't walk in the right spot. Our polypipe tanks bulged because of the pressure of the water. At the bottom, it's got this bulge.
Oh,
It's
I
pretty
just
cool.
sound...
Yeah, in our tanks, we had two sides. One was clean drinking water, was put through a filter system, and then it would get pumped into the house. And then the other one went out to the garden. So sometimes we used to swim in the garden one because there were just these big cement. Because we could walk on top of it. We had our clothesline up on top of it. And you just pretty much.
I'm confused. How this... What?
Anyway, you could hook the big cement slabs that covered it up and slide them across. And you could swim in it as if it was a pool.
Oh, that sounds...
Not in our drinking one, in the other one.
Yeah,
The
but
one-
still...
Why?
Is it filtered at all? Like, say...
Yeah, they're both filtered, but one's for drinking.
Okay, yeah.
The other one's only.
Is it really deep?
It's
or-
not put through. It was fairly deep. It was probably like, I don't know. Let's see,
We've got it different to yours.
it's probably about
No,
3.
you do. Oh, but the one he has is like similar to yours, but it's for sewage. Like,
No,
then he's
Ours was this big, massive square one. It was like big.
I'm talking about like here's the in ground one too. Was your one like kind of in ground?
Ours was above ground.
Oh.
Okay, you had our house, then you had a gap, and then because we had this big, massive.
That's what Australia's like. You don't get water pools, you get water tanks.
But yeah, we had this big, massive edge along where they had like dropped to the ground, so it was flat.
Yeah.
And there was like this big, massive wall that they needed to put a retainer up against. So they put a tank up against part of it and a carport up against the other part of it.
Yeah.
And anyway, on the tank we had our clothesline and stuff like that, but it was like the same height as our house,
Yeah.
No,
just a
what
little bit lower.
We've got 3 tanks. We've got a rainwater
That's
tank.
enough. And we have back at our farm we had I think 9.
Yeah, shut up while I'm explaining something.
Jealous.
Isn't it funny we all grew up on farms?
I still live on a farm. Well, it's
Well,
not
you
a
haven't
farm.
grown up
It's
yet.
it's a trolley.
When you grow up, Scott, you'll notice it.
Awkward because I'm older than you. Anyway, and more mature.
I'll let
which
you
is
be
funny.
older than me.
We've got a rainwater tank, which is just rainwater. Like the only thing that feeds it is rainwater off our roof, and then we've got a dam water tank, which is also fed by the mine's main water, and then we've got the in-ground sewage tank, which no one really.
Oh, you know,
touches.
I was told.
We had big, massive circular cement ones.
But
that was down the
what
other
it,
end.
with the dam water tank, it feeds the house water for washing up and like, everything but drinking.
Yeah.
You know, I can't believe back when when we used to go to Scott's house, he had one tab. We used to think one was ball water, one was rainwater. Found out it was actually dam water because we tried mixing them to get Scott, and we're like, what? We have rainwater and ball water. We do it like a man. You either get water one day or you don't get water at all. But that's probably because we used to have 9 tanks, so it was really hard to run.
Well, we
out.
don't have a pool. Actually, we've got
what?
We've got an underground stream running through our backyard.
We used
we
to
don't
use
have
our.
a pool.
What's a pool?
A bore.
Oh, ball water. Yeah.
Okay. They put in a sewage tank, right? And they're like, oh yeah, this will
What
be
do you guys
sufficient.
do with your sewage? Because you guys don't have the pump out at...
No, I think we do.
Did your granddad do it?
I think so. Oh,
Because every time, no matter how long I spent at their house, I never heard a pump to pump
oh no,
in
yeah, we
the
do
rainwater.
too. I remember now. Oh, we have pumps somewhere because he used to tell me, he was like, you can do this yourself. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because he was outside and he's like, every 2 times a day, he has to go and press a button, and he told me what it actually does. He's like, it pumps something.
Yeah, it pumps it pumps
Yeah,
grey
because
water and broken down.
because I used to wonder what his noise was because you guys don't hear, you just hear go, and he told me what it actually does. It means go press this button, and you can earn yourself $5 a year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Except don't put it on your yard because it kind of kills the grass.
Yeah, we had an area where our grey water ran off. But we started off with one of those small little tanks, right? You know, those
Yeah.
little tiny plastic ones they put underground.
Yeah.
Started off with one of them, and then turns out that our house pumped out too much sewage.
That's
Because-
not a bad thing.
Because we had a separate line which also ran from up on top of the hill. A guy lived up on the hill,
Yeah.
and we had his pipe run down into our sewage tank as well. So we weren't accounting into his, and he moved out, and the big family moved in, because it was just one guy. So it was like, yeah, whatever. But when this big family moved in, it was like loads of sewage coming down, And so anyway, we decided to get this bigger tank. This tank was big enough to have half a basketball court. Perfect measurement to the center on it. We had this basketball hoop one end, and then we had like the what would be known as the center mark.
You could have played a half quarter of
We
basketball.
played we played half court on it all the time.
That is a massive tank.
Yeah.
Was it square or round?
Oh, it was round.
I
know, it's
that
big.
makes it even bigger.
Well, the that not including the corners.
I had a friend.
Yeah, no,
basketball.
but if it's round, it makes it even bigger.
Yeah,
I had a friend, right? He was bragging to me about his new house, and he's like, "Well,
That's pretty cool.
our new house, it has one bathroom, 3 sinks." I'm like, "Wait, what? What 3 sinks?" Like, "Yeah, we have to wash our hands." I'm like, "Do you all use the bathroom at the same time?" Because he showed me, and it's literally a sink there, and a sink there, next to each other.
Wait, did you say one bathroom?
Yeah, they only have one bathroom. The sinks actually get smaller for the smaller kids. And I'm just like, why the hell would you want 3 sinks?
You mean one toilet, or like was it a
it
toilet
was
and
like
bathroom
toilet,
and
shower.
Yeah, at my
sinks.
cousin's place. At my cousin's place, when I went camping with him, they'd only just finished building the house, and there's two bedrooms which join into the same bathroom. There's 2 showers, two washer heads, and then there's a toilet in the next room
Just
with
one.
its own sink and an area like its own little area.
Why would you be? But why? Why would you be showering at the same time? Like,
I was like, what?
so you're going to shower at the same time, but you're too embarrassed to go to the toilet at the same time.
Well, there was only one toilet, but it had its own sink as well. But it was in like its own little confined area.
Like, I can understand that because like you don't want to open the door.
Yeah, it was like its own little tiny mini bathroom just without a shower. Anyway,
So they had a room that had 2 showers in it.
no, the bathroom, 2 showers and 2.
What's the point? Save water, shower together.
They're brother and sister, so
But they're going to be
But-
showering in the same.
but they're older than me,
Yeah, well,
so it just seems weird.
they're going to be if they're going to be showering in the same place. Like, what's the point of having 2 showers? In
Yeah,
one?
that's what I was like. I was like, Damien, what the hell is this? And he's like, 2 showers. I was like, why are there 2 showers in a like one room is your sister's, one room is yours? Yeah, we have one each.
2 showers, 1 girl. That sounds like some creepy
And,
porn.
no, he explained it like this because everything was on its own side of the thing. I was like, why not have a bathroom each room? You know, I don't think they thought of that. Like, why wouldn't you? Why? It's so the guests. If there's a guest, because there was another guest room, and they'd use the bathroom too. So you could take all the stuff out of one of the showers and put it in the other one, so it doesn't feel so weird because you see other people's showering equipment.
I have never felt weird in someone else's shower.
I've never felt it either, but I mean,
Have you ever felt weird in another person's shower?
Well, it was actually shampoo in your shower, so it was pretty...
no,
but
it was
have you,
really
like,
funny
Have you
because
felt like awkward looking
No.
at what's in their
I
shower?
felt awkward. I must have been in your shower. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking.
No,
Only
I
happened
was
once.
I was at their place, and my little cousin, he's like, oh yeah, goes into the shower, and because he came after I'd come like down to their place, and he'd come over and he's like, oh yeah, I'll go have a shower before we go off on the camping trip, get all clean before we go. I'm like, yeah, because it makes total sense.
Yeah, it does.
Have you guys...
But anyway, he walks in. First thing he says, "What the?" He's like, "Which one do I use?" I'm confused.
One's
He's like,
hot water,
use the
one's
one-
cold water.
No, I was like, okay. Pretty much, this is where your life is split. Choose one, you're a guy. Choose the other one, you're a girl. He's like, but how do I choose?
Look at what's in it.
I'm like, you can't see what's in it, man. He's like, oh. So he walks over to my female cousin's shower. I'm like laughing, so he runs over to the other one. But he's the one who posts the pictures.
I was about to say something, but I forgot. Oh, damn it, no, I really did forget.
Good work.
It's something to do with showers or something, or something stupid someone's done.
You were masturbating in his shower.
Last time I heard that, I felt muscle.
I only did it twice a day. Now I'm joking. I keep that shower person relationship in my own shower personal area. I don't know.
Remind me not to go to have a shower
yeah.
at their place.
I'm joking. I remember.
Yeah, the floor is terrible.
I remember I was
But
going.
at least it's white.
At least it's white. But it gets all over your feet.
No, okay, I remember I was going to talk about now.
Oh.
See, now
It's
you.
like a carpet in there.
Ew.
Just walk in.
No. Stop talking.
Why is the ground so hairy?
Why is it squishy?
The mold's growing.
It's
coming alive.
I really hate. I hate the Grumbies and Emerald. It smells so bad. Like
The whaties?
Grumbies.
What's Grumbies?
Brumbies.
Oh, Brumbies.
Yes, Brumbies.
Sorry, it sounded like you said "guh."
Brumbies. Yeah, I hate it. It smells so bad. I don't know why.
Yeah, there is something off about the place.
I even noticed it.
It is next door. It is next door to that second-hand shop, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that shop was. All I saw was Mimic and
The pink thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a second-hand shop.
No, I mean the one next.
Oh,
to
on
it.
the other side, that's like a embroidery shop.
What's it embroidered? Is that like
There's nothing
It's
on the other side of
materials for
Brumbies.
making.
Oh,
the
behind
fashion
Brumbies.
thing. No, the fashion place next door to Brumbies.
Oh, next door.
In
And,
between,
behind
movie
Brumbies
cinema.
is the second-hand
Yeah.
shop. Yeah.
That place is pretty good, actually. Although I went there looking for a couch, he's like, "No, we don't have any couches. We don't take couches."
No, you go to like Lifeline.
Yeah,
You go,
I'm gonna look for a couch
Yeah.
in town. I think I'll find one.
You might will. Check cakes. Oh, the most funniest thing I heard was don't ever ask for a dog of Craigslist because you don't know where the peanut butter's been.
Never asked for what?
A dog of Craigslist? You don't know where the peanut butter's been.
He doesn't get it.
You know Craigslist? Like you sell, you can buy random shit on Craigslist. People sell dogs. What are you gonna done with their dogs?
I don't want to know.
That's the idea. You don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Ask me no
I really
questions,
wish
I'll tell you no lies.
I wish I remembered what I was going to say earlier, but I forgot. I think we should wrap it up soon.
Yep. Okay. So everybody, we are going to sing the opening song
A bit late then,
for the end.
Should
Okay.
we do this disclaimer?
No, we got to do 21. We got to do 20. It's gonna be like a tradition on
Okay,
our
let's
podcast. So we got to make sure we
so-
do it.
Yeah,
Every
21.
time.
The idea you play 21, and everybody has to shoot a number. So shoot is like you throw a number down. So you're going to use one hand, and whoever gets 21, so
Well,
you count all
okay.
the fingers up. Whoever gets 21 has to sing.
I think our rules have slowly developed, seeing as there have been morons who have played the game. Like Daniel's like, "Oh no! If I have two hands, it'll give me less of a chance." Every single time we did it, he got it.
It's because he kept doing fives. It's like no, but that does work. Like okay, let's play.
Okay. So we're gonna do 21. Okay. 21.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. How should I sing this? Oh, I need some kind of beat. I'll do my beatboxing. Super short and sweet, the theme song. This is the best podcast all along. This is it. See you guys later. See you guys later. You want to say bye, friends?
Ciao.
Sexy Ninja theme song.
Very, very gay.
We're still singing the very last second, Gerald.